What is up, XRP family? Thank you guys for joining the video for today. Let's dig in. We have some good stuff around here. Never forget, guys, they want you to sell your XRP. So don't do it. Never sell your XRP, right? That's what we have been telling you all along. A lot of people have listened and a lot of people give me great comments like I've listened, I've been stacking that XRP, and they're now sitting at a very comfortable level, right? And here you can see, remember when XRP was 50 cents? Oh wait, that was only 8 months ago. That's crazy, right? Because we went from this small 50-cent area, boom, exploded to 2.4. That is how fast we go. This actually happened in a day or a couple of days. This didn't take long, guys. And that's the problem. It's gonna caught you off guard. And the thing is, it already caught a lot of people off guard because it went from that 50 cents area where a lot of people, believe me, they missed out. They didn't believe anymore because of this long consolidation, long bear market area where it was very tough for a lot of people. And they gave up. They sold their XRP. Then it went to $2. A lot of people sold at $2. Why? Because they have been holding for a very long time. All this time, they have been waiting and waiting. Now, if you were a short-term XRP trader, like you were accumulating a lot of XRP during this time, and you kind of sold a little bit on $2, that's good. But you can never sell everything. You need to have a good bag because when this thing is gonna pop off, we are going to see 2 digits, guys. Okay? And that's just a matter of time. Now we can see, we'll dig in a little bit more in this kind of what is happening now, as I call it a retest, right? But we will dig into that. Let's see. President Trump says the US will boom in 5 or 6 months from now. This would be in early 2026. Are we about to witness a big bull run by the end of this year? This is very, very possible. But also remember that 2026 is going to be a weird year. And I'm telling you now, I am warning you right now. Remember these words, 2026 is going to be weird. There's going to be happening. Things are going to be happening and they're not going to be pretty. Now, I do not know if that's good for crypto, but I do believe that 2026 will be a big recession year where a lot will happen and markets will plummet. Now, I'm not talking about crypto in general. I'm talking about the markets, the NASDAQ, the US markets, all the markets. What you witnessed in 2008 will happen in 2026, guys. I really believe that because if you put the charts together, you can see that we are at the same exact moment where things have peaked, especially with all the markets. So this will be either very good for crypto because crypto will take off, right? And we will witness a crazy bull run, or it could also take a hit where XRP might be different, right? Because they're going to start using it. Let's take a look.
All going to start very shortly now. It's amazing. For 6 months from now, with all of the things that are happening, car plants are getting ready to start built. They're going to be built by record numbers. The AI stuff is crazy. What's going on there? Billions and billions, trillions of dollars is being, and it's all going to start very shortly now. It's amazing. We've taken in almost $17 trillion of investments in this country. And wait till you see what happens. We're going to have a successful country like I think we've never had before. Wait till you.
So as you can see, great things are coming. This is what Trump says. Of course, he says a lot of things that don't happen, but we can see that they are on the right path because they gave crypto an opportunity. Senior Vice President of Ripple X, Marcus Infanger, says tokenization will unlock $19 trillion in value by 2033, with XRP ledging playing a central role. So all of this, what you're seeing now, guys, all of these prices, all of these, it's still not taken off yet. Like, this is all, we have to bear in mind that this is all for the long term, okay? We didn't start anything yet. The upcoming bull run will be epic. This is altcoins when they take off. August 1, 2017, August 1, 2021, and now we are at the same place at August 1, 2025. Will we see the same reaction that we have been seeing at the start of all these bull runs? It's going to be interesting, guys. Very, very interesting. things repeat themselves, right? Pay close attention here. XRP are a must hold for the continuation up to the upside. Trading and closing back in the range would prove a deviation, and the target will be RL. So as you can see, this is just a retest of this zone. And because we broke out, a lot of people take profits. This is just what happens. These are traders, short-term traders. But the hodlers will, of course, wait. And now you can see that we are in this range of retests. We might go all the way down. I don't think we will see lower prices than $2, but it's possible, guys. You never know, right? Just don't be shaken out. That's just what I'm telling you. Don't be shaken out. Because price is not very simple anymore. It doesn't work like, oh, it's just a support line and a resistance line. Trading has been way more advanced than that. Now, price can go all the way down to just take one last sweep of everything and everyone before going up. Remember that. With regulations in place, XRP becomes the front runner with the most to gain from actual real world use, the most adoption, the most in demand, the financial backbone. XRP has graduated from the boom and bust volatility of a meme coin, and investors should focus on its long-term growth potential as it benefits from easing regulatory pressure and compelling real-world use cases. Remember, guys, XRP is the only coin that went into that lawsuit and came out as the winner. And that's actually Ripple, the company, right? But just imagine, XRP survived that. And if it can survive that, it can survive anything. Because a lot of coins have been going down when it comes to regulatory pressure. But XRP didn't. XRP only became stronger because of that. USA Today article on XRP. XRP is the smartest cryptocurrency to buy with $500 right now. It is the best investment, guys, on the markets. You cannot tell me something to be more sure of than this. You don't have to take my word for it anymore. The CME group is saying it out loud. It was never Bitcoin. Don't listen to the Bitcoin half-wits talking their book. The entire financial system is not going to be changed by Bitcoin. XRP and other digital assets with real utility will be handling that. Now, let's take a look at this video.
Money should be like emails or texts. $1 billion a second, all free. And what we really need to do to fix the payment system is then we can have, consumer demand payments and consumer demand receipts. In other words, I shouldn't get paid every 2 weeks or every month. I should get paid every minute. And we can agree on the price, and every minute money goes into my account. My mortgage should not be a monthly payment. It should be every minute you take money out of my account for my mortgage. Netflix should not be a monthly subscription. It should be, I start watching a movie, and every minute you take a penny or two or whatever the price is going to be of a particular movie. That's the system we need. They had the capability to do that 30 years ago. Yep. And really what I think is strangling the digital economy is the payment system.
That's crazy. So everything is being stalled because of the payment system. Why are people in 2025 still getting paid every month? And this is something that Brett Garlinghouse also said in a video. And this guy, I think, is really thinking like that, like the same as Brett Garlinghouse. Why are we getting paid every month? For example, if you're working, if you have a job, you're getting paid every month. Why? Why are we not get paid every week? Why not every fucking day, right? Sorry for the language, but it's something that has to be already here. Why is it not here? Because they didn't fix this financial system yet. And now is the time that they are going to do that. As you can see, people are already saying it every minute. And you can only do that with a system that money is cheap to move, right? And it's real time. The banks are finally waking up. JP Morgan, Chase, Coinbase. Let's take a look.
Next, JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon putting his weight behind the future of stablecoins. The head of the banking giant spoke to CNBC's Leslie Picker this morning after JPM announced a new partnership with Coinbase yesterday to link Chase customer accounts to Coinbase wallets. Dimon has been a crypto skeptic in the past, of course, but he said there was an area of crypto he could get behind.
So I'm a believer in stablecoin, a believer in blockchain, not personally a believer in Bitcoin itself. but you're the customer. I don't like to tell customers what they can and can't do with their money. You can now move money from Chase to Coinbase. We're going to make it easier for people. They've agreed how to use our APIs, which we think is a good thing. So we'll be in it, and we'll see.
Very smart, right? He's not saying I'm a believer in Bitcoin, but he believes in the idea of blockchain. And that's what's gonna count in the end, guys. And listen, Bitcoin is not bad. It will always be a treasury asset, believe that, because it will continue to grow to millions of dollars. Believe me, it's something that will just happen. It's inevitable, right? It's not about Bitcoin being bad. It's about blockchain technology that is going to thrive. That's what we need. We need that. We need XRP to be on the center when things are starting to shift, and that's what we're going to see, guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you liked it. See you in the next one. Cheers.